Hey guys, what's up? And this is MacBook Pro 13-inch without the touch bar. Let's take a look at the back of the box. You can see all the specs written down here. I'll talk about that later in the video. Let's unbox this. The first thing we get is the MacBook Pro itself. I'll keep that aside and let's take a look at what else do we get inside the box. This is the charging cable. It's a Type-C cable on both the sides. I think this will help in fast charging of this laptop. And this is some of the paperwork that you might not be interested in. Even I am not. And how can we forget Apple stickers? And this is the charging adapter. It's a 61 watt-hour charger. And also we get a small plug connected to the adapter and you are ready to go. This is all we get inside the box, nothing special here, as usual stuff. Now coming on to the MacBook Pro. That satisfying plastic. And the minute you open this lid and remove this paper, the laptop starts to boot right away. By the time you are seeing this video, I have already set up mine and used it for about a month, and here are my impressions. First of all, starting off with the design. It is a metal unibody design and it's actually quite thin and light. It's 1.5 centimeters thick and weighs 1.3 kgs. And then the ports we get are on the left hand side 2 USB Type-C, Thunderbolt 3 port, any of them can be used for charging, and on the right hand side a single 3.5mm headphone jack. And that's the all ports we get. For any other port you're gonna need some adapters and dongles. Overall it's industrial minimalistic design. Then talking about the display, it is a Retina display, 2560 by 1600 resolution at 227 pixels per inch and a 500 nits brightness level, which is quite bright even at outdoors. I rarely need to max it out to see clearly. And it has a wider P3 color gamut, which means colors are more accurate and all the viewing angles are great. And on top of that, having such a thinner bezels on these screens is a really good thing to have. Then speaking of the keyboard, it's a full-size keyboard with second generation butterfly keys. These definitely take some getting used to. Because of the lesser travel, they are not tactile while typing and you don't have to dig in too much, even if you like old style keys, which are troublesome by the way. At least to some people. Maybe that's the reason what makes these laptops so thin. You gotta admit the fact that they are everywhere now on all of these MacBooks. And surrounding the keyboard are a set of stereo speakers. They are quite loud and impressive, and I have listened to them. They get pretty loud, but they don't distort at higher volumes. Plus they have high dynamic range, which is great. And moving on to the trackpad, it's huge. It's nearly the bottom half of the whole laptop. I think this will definitely explain to you how big the whole trackpad is. It's bigger than most laptop trackpads, bigger than most smartphones, and it's a force touch one with multi-gestures. And having this much bigger space helps in moving your finger from corner to corner. And I've used these gestures every single time. It makes the whole experience faster and smooth. Then last but not the least, specs and chips. This particular model on paper is rocking a 7th gen Intel Core i5 with 2.3 GHz dual-core CPU. It has 8 GB of DDR3 RAM, has 256 GB internal SSD, and with Intel Iris Plus 640 graphics. Here is a quick rundown of a Geekbench score. It may not sound that powerful, but it's the internal optimization in macOS that makes this thing powerful. Either way, that's been it. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and hit the subscribe button for more. And I'll see you in the next one.